Hey, awesome friends! Welcome back to my channel. It's me, and guess what? Today's going to be so much fun. We're going on a super duper cool adventure back in time to explore some really amazing things that happened on July 23rd throughout history. Are you ready? I know I am. We're going to learn about flying high in the sky, super important places for families, a famous movie star's birthday, giant space snowballs, and even an incredible Olympic champion. Wow, that's a lot of cool stuff. Get ready to have your minds blown with some super interesting facts and maybe even a few surprises along the way. We're going to discover all sorts of things that made July 23rd a special day. It's like a time-traveling party, and you're all invited. We'll see how people did things a long time ago, and how some of those things still make a big difference today. Plus, we might even learn something new about things we see every day, or even things way out in space. So make sure you're comfy, maybe grab a yummy snack, and get your listening ears ready because this is going to be an epic journey. We're going to explore, learn, and have a ton of fun together, finding out all about these incredible July 23rd moments. Let's get started on our historical adventure. Woohoo! This is going to be awesome! Okay, first up on our July 23rd adventure, we're zooming all the way back to the year 1783. Can you even imagine that? That was a super long time ago. And on this day, something huge happened. For the very first time ever, a hot air balloon with actual passengers floated up into the sky. Wow! Before this, people could only dream about flying like birds. They'd look up and see birds soaring and probably wish they could do it too. And then, bam! These super smart inventors, the Montgolfier brothers in France, figured out how to make a giant balloon fly using hot air. Imagine how exciting that must have been. People had probably never seen anything like it. A giant, colorful bag floating up, carrying people. It wasn't like an airplane we have today, oh no. This was a big balloon made of fabric, and underneath was a basket. The inventors discovered that if you fill the balloon with hot air, it becomes lighter than the cool air outside, and it just floats up. It's like when you see steam rising from a hot cocoa, it goes up, right? Kind of like that, but on a much bigger scale. The first passengers weren't even people for the very first test flights. They were a sheep, a duck, and a rooster. How funny is that? But on July 23rd, 1783, in Lyon, France, a brave man named Jean-François Pilatre de Rosier made one of the very first manned free flights. He went up super high, probably feeling like he was on top of the world. Everyone watching below must have been cheering and gasping. It was the start of humans exploring the skies. So amazing. What a brave adventurer. Brave. Next up, let's fast forward a little bit to July 23rd, 1844. On this day, something really important started in London, England. It was the opening of the very first YMCA. Do you know what YMCA stands for? It means Young Men's Christian Association. It was started by a super kind man named George Williams. He saw that lots of young men working in the big city of London didn't have safe and fun places to go after work. They were often far from their families and needed a good place to hang out. So, George Williams and his friends decided to create a special place where young men could gather, make friends, study, and do healthy activities. It was all about helping them grow strong in body, mind, and spirit. Isn't that a great idea? They wanted to provide a positive environment like a big clubhouse where everyone could feel welcome and supported. Imagine having a place where you could learn new things, play sports, and just be with other people who cared about you. That's what the first YMCA aimed to be. And guess what? The idea was so good that YMCAs started popping up all over the world. Today, the YMCA is for everyone. Kids, grown-ups, families, and they have so many awesome things like swimming pools, gyms, summer camps, and classes. Maybe you've even been to a YMCA. They help so many people learn new skills, stay active, and be part of a community. It all started with that first one on July 23rd, 1844, helping people make friends and live healthier, happier lives. That's super important. Alright, Magic fans, get your wands ready for this one. On July 23rd, 1989, a super famous actor was born. Can you guess who it is? He played one of the most magical characters ever. It's Daniel Radcliffe. Woohoo! He's the actor who played Harry Potter in all those amazing Harry Potter movies. How cool is that? So on July 23rd, we can say happy birthday, Daniel, and remember all the awesome adventures he took us on as the boy who lived. Daniel Radcliffe started playing Harry Potter when he was just a kid, kind of like you guys. He grew up on the movie set, learning spells, flying on broomsticks with a little movie magic, of course, and battling Voldemort. Can you imagine going to work every day at Hogwarts? That would be so awesome. He brought Harry's bravery, kindness, and a little bit of mischief to life for millions and millions of fans all around the world. So many kids and even grown-ups love Harry Potter. Here's a fun fact for you. Daniel Radcliffe actually broke over 80 wands during the filming of all the Harry Potter movies because he would use them like drumsticks when he wasn't filming. Isn't that hilarious? He was just having fun behind the scenes. So when you think of July 23rd, you can remember it's the birthday of the amazing actor who showed us the magic of friendship and courage. Maybe you can even watch a Harry Potter movie to celebrate. Expelliarmus? Now, let's blast off into outer space. On July 23rd, 1995, something incredible was spotted way out among the stars. Two astronomers, Alan Hale and Thomas Bopp, who weren't even working together, both discovered a brand new comet, and they named it Comet Hale-Bopp. That's a super cool name, right? But what is a comet? Well, imagine a giant snowball, but it's not just made of snow. It's made of ice, dust, and rocky stuff, all frozen together, like a dirty snowball from space. These comets travel all around the sun in really big, long paths, kind of like a racetrack. As a comet gets closer to the sun, it starts to heat up. And when it heats up, some of the ice turns into gas, and it makes a beautiful, glowing cloud around the comet called a coma. Sometimes it even grows a long, shining tail that can stretch for millions of miles across the sky. Whoa! Can you picture that? A giant glowing snowball with a super long tail zooming through space. The discovery of Comet Hale-Bopp was so exciting because it was one of the brightest comets ever seen. And people could see it in the sky for a super long time, like 18 months. Even without a telescope, people could look up at night and see this amazing visitor from deep space. Scientists learned so much from studying it, and it got everyone excited about looking up and wondering what else is out there in our giant universe. It was like a special light show put on by space itself. Our last amazing July 23rd story is all about super speed and incredible strength. We're going to the Olympic Games. On July 23rd, 1960, something truly historic happened at the Olympics in Rome, Italy. A runner from Ethiopia named Abibi Bikila won the marathon. Now winning the marathon is already super amazing because it's a really long race, over 26 miles. That's like running across a whole city. But Abibi Bikila did something even more incredible. Guess what? He ran the entire marathon, barefoot. That's right, with no shoes on at all. Can you believe that? He ran on the hard city streets for hours and hours without any shoes. The shoe company that sponsored the Olympics didn't have shoes that fit him comfortably right before the race. So he just decided to run the way he trained back home in Ethiopia, with his bare feet. And he didn't just run, he won! He became the first Black African to win an Olympic gold medal. Wow, everyone was so surprised and amazed. He showed the whole world his incredible determination and strength. It was a huge moment for Ethiopia, celebrating their very first Olympic gold medal, and it was so inspiring for people everywhere. Abibi Bikila proved that with hard work and belief in yourself, you can achieve anything, even if you do it a little differently than everyone else. What a true champion! His victory is still remembered today as one of the greatest Olympic moments ever. So inspiring. Wow, what an incredible journey through history we had today, exploring all those super cool things that happened on July 23rd. We learned about the first people flying in hot air balloons, the start of the amazing YMCA, the birthday of Daniel Radcliffe who played Harry Potter, the discovery of the giant comet Hale-Bopp, and the unbelievable barefoot Olympic victory of Abibi Bikila. Phew, that was a lot of awesome facts. History is so full of surprises, isn't it? I had so much fun sharing these stories with you all. Which July 23rd fact was your absolute favorite? Was it the brave balloon pilots, the kind people starting the YMCA, the magical actor, the sparkly comet, or the super fast barefoot runner? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you think was the coolest part of our adventure today. It's so fun to learn about all the different things that have happened on just one day in history. Thanks so much for joining me on this historical adventure, my awesome friends. It was great exploring with you. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you had fun and learned something new. And make sure you hit that subscribe button and the little bell so you don't miss out on any of our future awesome videos and amazing discoveries. We have so many more fun things to explore together. See you next time. Bye!